Hey, it's Kaero. Welcome back to the channel. We are in Mythic. It is October 14th. It's one day after the Meat Hook Massacre ban. And today we're playing a deck that you might not think has power. And I certainly actually didn't think it had power either, but it does. It is GRUUL Werewolves. Sort of. So I'll do a deck breakdown here for you. It's not typically the werewolf build that you would have seen in Midnight Hunt Standard. There are new cards from Dominaria United which are not werewolves, but it actually packs a hell of a punch. It's very good, and it's very aggressive. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up for me. It helps me to reach more people, and consider subscribing if you want more Mythic deck gameplay videos. Here we go. At the bottom, we have Kumano faces Kakazan, the all-star one-drop of Boros during the last standard, and it's still very good right now. Tons of value out of this one-drop. Ascendant Packleader, a 2/1 that grows as you play creatures with permanents with mana value 4 or greater. Outland Liberator, this is a 2-drop 2/2 werewolf that at night it transforms into a 3/3 werewolf. Has the ability to sacrifice itself and destroy artifacts or enchantments, of which there are many troublesome ones in the meta right now. That's why this thing is still very, very good. Things like Hallowed Haunting, things like the Celestis, things like Reckoner Bankbuster, all those really good high-value artifacts and enchantments the Outland Liberator can take care of. And if it's nighttime, when it attacks, it can destroy one, so you don't have to sacrifice it. Quirion Beastcaller, 2-drop that every time you cast a creature spell, it gets a counter, and then when it dies, you can distribute those counters among creatures you control. This thing is very, very good. It's not a werewolf, so keep that in mind. There is a misplay that I made where I dropped a Tovolar, and I was like, let's attack with the Beastcaller and draw a card if they don't block. And then the opponent was like looking at both of them, and they're like, why is Tovolar here? So it's a little bit weird with this. This is just like a big beater. So none of your werewolf payoffs will go with this, but it's very good to still be included. Kessig Naturalist, 1 red, 1 blue for a 2/2. When it transforms at nighttime, it gives all werewolves and wolves you control +1/+1. It also adds mana for you when you attack. So if you have say a 4-drop that you want to play, like Arlen on turn 3, you can attack with this, and then post-combat you can play that 4-drop. Reckless Stormseeker, 3-drop 2/3, gives something else haste and +1/+0, and if it's nighttime, it gives it trample and haste and +2/+0. Cemetery Prowler, 2 green, 1 generic for a 3/4 with vigilance. It comes in, exile a card from a graveyard. This works wonders against mono blue with the Haughty Djinn. This thing comes in, exiles one of their instants. If they have a Haughty Djinn on the field, it drops in 1 power. Then it attacks. Exile another one, drops in power. You know, if it's turn 3 or 4 and they have a 3/4 Haughty Djinn out, a lot of times it can become a 1/4, and it's just kind of like ruins the whole game plan. So Cemetery Prowler is very good against mono blue. It's also very good against, just graveyard hate. There's a lot of things like reanimators out there that can this can really mess up their game plan. So we like this wolf. He's a good boy. Tovolar, Dire Overlord, the centerpiece of the werewolf deck from Midnight Hunt. Costs 3, generic, red, and a green for a 3/3. Whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. If you can get 1 or 2 hits in with another werewolf when Tovolar's out there, he pays for himself in value. He also is a 3/3 for 3 and a 4/4 at nighttime. And then if it's night, he can also pump one of your other wolves or werewolves and give it trample, which is very cool. Arlen, the pack's hope, the 4-drop planeswalker. Daybound, she makes 2/2 wolves. She also allows you to cast creatures as if they had flash and gives them counters. And then she becomes a wolf at nighttime. She's a 5/5 werewolf with trample, indestructible, and haste, so that can finish games. Halana and Alena partners, another non-wolf werewolf, human ranger, but this deck has been really good in GRUUL modified. It's been very good in Naya humans since it's a human, and it's very good here. It's a 2/3 first strike reach. Beginning of combat, it gives another creature counters based on how much power it has, which is generally 2. But say you have a Quirion Beastcaller that dies with Halana Alena on the board, it gets stupid, because then Halana and Alena gets to be like a 4/5, 5/6. Then it starts pumping things by like 3 or 4 counters a turn. Also, this is our only creature in here that has reach, so keep that in mind, especially when you're facing mono blue with all their flyers, or Angels, if that comes up. Sometimes Halana and Alena must be used as a chump blocker versus a flyer. Or mono red with Shivan Devastator. If they tap out a bunch of mana, just make sure you have Halana and Alena untapped. Volatile Arsonist. A little bit pricey on this guy. He's a 5-drop, 4/4 menace haste. When it attacks, it deals 1 damage each to up to target 1 creature, 1 player, and or 1 planeswalker. And then if it's Nightbound, he does 2 to everything. So it is possible for the Volatile Arsonist or the Dire Strain Anarchist at night to attack as a 5/5 menace haste on turn 5, destroy a planeswalker. A lot of these planeswalkers sit at like 1 or 2 loyalty because people take them down more than they do up. And then destroy a creature and deal some damage to the opponent's face. So that's the top end of our curve. Mountain, so Kinzon, Crucible of Defiance. Channel this to make a couple spirits. Could get you damage. It's basically a free 1-of in here because it's a red land that comes in untapped. So why wouldn't you run it if you have it? Boseiju who endures. This is usually going to be to get rid of enchantment creatures, like the little Piper guy, Kessig Naturalist, and Selesnya enchantments, or Hallowed Haunting, or things like that. Can target artifacts or non-basic lands too. Usually it's for enchantments. 8 forest, 4 Karplusan forests, and 4 Rockfall Vales. That is it for the deck breakdown. I want to give a shout out to all of the channel members. Thank you all very much for subscribing. Let's do it from memory today. It is Country Fried from channel It Resolves, Ben Garcia, Benjamin Clay, Eli K, Bruno, Taylor Belcher. Thank you all very much for the support. And I should also note that this deck, I did not build this deck. I got this deck from a recent tournament list where it did very well, and the builder is Brainstorm. I don't know who that is, but shout out to Brainstorm. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for subscribing. I'll talk to you next time. Alright, opponent goes first. We're back at it again in Mythic. We're trying GRUUL Werewolves. Werewolves haven't been good for a while, but Meathook's banned, so looking a little better nowadays. So if our opponent goes first, can we keep this hand with only 2 lands? Since we're on the draw, we have a higher chance to draw a land getting into our Stormseeker here. But if we have to make a choice between turn 1 and 2, do we do Kumano turn 1 and then Kessig Naturalist on 2? And then maybe if we don't draw land, we can attack with this, generate the mana we need to play our Stormseeker. That's probably where we go. Crystal Grotto. Filter land. Okay, there's a Karplusan Forest. So, in that case, I think we still go Kumano turn 1. That allows us to get into... Ooh, could this be werewolves versus vampires? Another land. So if this isn't killed, what we'll do is we'll go Reckless Stormseeker, attack with both of them, and then play the Packleader off the back of that. They're going to blow out a Rending Flame on that. I have no doubt that was supposed to be for Sheoldred, but that's fine. We'll take it. Alright. We go Stormseeker here. Make that a 4/2, and hold Stormseeker back to block. Bringing them to 15 as well, or do we go Beastcaller, Packleader? We'll go Beastcaller, Packleader. Raiju makes sense. They're going to attack, obviously, if they attack only with the Raiju, the counter's going on the Raiju, so it's going to be a 4-4. So if we chump this here, we'll play Stormseeker next turn. Give it haste. We swing for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They swing back at us. Can't really kill us. Alright, we'll take it. Seven, 8, 9. Let's go 9 and hold up a chump blocker. If we draw another land, it'll be nice to go Beastcaller into another Stormseeker. So they have to really question about whether they want to attack us with both things here. They've only got one mountain, so they don't have enough for a lightning bolt. Alright, what are our options here? We take 5, we go to 4. Next turn they block the 4-4. They get hit with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we get another land... Do we take it, hope for a land, and is that lethal? Beastcaller, give that haste. They haven't played a spell yet. This did they? Yeah, they played Stormseeker. Hmm. We'll see if they have burn in their hand. If they have burn in their hand, like a lightning bolt or something, they could get us. But if they're relying on just attacking, I think we have enough blockers. Yes, we got there. That was a close one. That was little inches here and there to victory. We got there, though. Good game. Alright, our opponent's going first. We have a pretty good hand here. We have a Naturalist turn 2. Tovolar, if we sense that they don't have a lot of removal, we can get that out. And then Halana and Alena on 4 would be really nice. So, would be awesome to be on the play, but doesn't everybody say that when they're playing aggro? Packleader is a good draw here. Got Jetmir's Garden, so this might be tokens. I doubt that it's GRUUL running Triomes. So it might be like Selesnya tokens, or not Selesnya, but Naya. Oh, enchantments. Okay. They won't block that. So do we go Tovolar here? If they don't block, we draw 2 cards. That guarantees, oh, not guarantees, but helps us hit our land next turn. I think that's the play. Okay. So that was smart, because they can get their Kami of Transience back. Land? Alright, cool. Land. Halana and Alena on Packleader makes it a 5. Yeah, 3, 2, 4. Yeah, 5, 4. Also gives us a blocker. Also create 2 wolves. Okay. Something we got to watch out for is they have their Catilda here. That could give them a flyer. Good amount of lifelink on it. That could derail our stuff. Well, Cemetery Prowler, I want to get out there to get rid of that Catilda. And probably Kessig Naturalist next. I'd like to do Stormseeker and that. Kessig Naturalist. Let's do it this way first. See how they block. Get rid of that Catilda. So they're going to get some life gain here off of this. Take the 5. They have a 2-2 and a 3-3. I want to force them into blocking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we got there. I was taking a little bit longer because I'm not used to playing werewolves, but I think we made the right decisions here. My plan was to go Arlen and then tick her probably +1 and then go Stormseeker for 2, bring that in as a 3-4. And then probably Halana and Alena would go on Cemetery Prowler because we don't want them to double there and kill it. And then probably Stormseeker on itself, making it a 5/4. That'd be 5, 5, 4, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They'd be able to block 2. So I think we would have had them. Good game. All right, we're going first. 2 Pain lands, Rockfall Vale. That's going to hurt a little bit. Naturalist turn 2, attack Halana and Alena. We won't get the combat trigger, but it might be worth playing it on turn 3. We'll see how this works out. Do Rockfall Vale first. That way if we draw a basic land... Okay. Outland Liberator might be worth something too here, because if they're playing enchantments... Let's do this and be aggressive. Hopefully we can draw another land and just play Halana and Alena and get the full value out of it. If we don't, we can do Outland Liberator, attack with it, sacrifice it to kill an enchantment if they get a good enchantment out. Something like... They might play Restoration of Iganjo here. I don't want them to play Wedding Announcement. Get a bunch of chump blockers. Alright. So we did draw a land, though, which is cool. We go Forest. Halana and Alena. Make that a 3/3. Yeah, I think that's the play. Okay, so we want Stormseeker to resolve. Yeah, so we'll go here, here. So we have another land here. We can go Halana and Alena, pump up the Stormseeker, give Halana and Alena some haste. We can also Forest Outland Liberator. Give that +1/+0. Attack with that, see what happens, and then we can destroy the borrowed time. What's the play here? See if they have a leyline binding or something like that. Other than that, this might do it. Yeah, we got there. Good game. Flipped it to nighttime. Those werewolves get big at night. All right, 1796. Good game. All right, opponent goes first. We have 4 lands. This looks pretty good. Nice Beastcaller on turn 2. Stormseeker and Arlen. Played a few games so far. Haven't really got to use Arlen, so that'll be cool. See how it goes. Diotor's Proving Ground. Alright, so Jund it is. Cowabunga it is. Let's see if they have a lightning strike. Nope. There's only one thing to do. Throw out that Stormseeker. See what happens. Leave the Stormseeker back for a hasty creature. Could have attacked with it. Oh, yes! Got there. Feel like they probably had a slow hand and we had a really good hand. 16-13. Good game. Alright, opponent's going first. We have a decent little curve out here. Packleader 1, Beastcaller 2, Stormseeker on 3. Alright. Opponent's being aggressive. We can be aggressive. Mono red it is. Alright. It hit us for 3. Let's play a little defense. They come in with the etching, we block with the Packleader. Wonder why they played the Firebrand pre-combat. Strange. So, Beastcaller can't block next turn no matter what. Think they're gonna get us this time. We take 6, 7. We go to 5. Let's see. Can't block. We can, if we hold both of them back, we can block with one of them. They won't block with the Beastcaller and then give our Stormseeker that power. We have to just hold them back. I don't think there's anything we can do with this. Just got off to such a good start that we can't out-damage them. Werewolves are not as fast as Mono Red, and they had a very good start. So this is going to be 7. Oh, can block. I thought it was power... Oh, it's power less than? Okay. Well... Probably have to go there. I'm really just hoping for a Halana and Alena. Like, we're playing extreme defense. Maybe they have 2 lands in their hand. Or maybe they have a Thundering Raiju. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Counter there, that brings us to 4. Yeah, we'll just say good game. Mono Red is very, very quick. Quicker than Werewolves, for sure. Good game. Blisteringly fast from the opponent. We're going first. This looks pretty good. Not too bad at all. Pack leader down, get the Naturalist out there. So our turn 3 play, if all goes according to plan, will be attack with the Naturalist, generate mana, and then play Arlen post-combat. And if they don't play anything here, that'll be even sweeter. Okay. So they're going to take out the Naturalist. We'll have to jump there. Oh, maybe they have a sweeper. They've got to. I mean, they still would have jumped if they had a sweeper, right? Good game. 1594. Opponent goes first. I like it. Kumano turn 1, Beastcaller turn 2, Stormseeker turn 3. Volatile Arsonist is our 5-drop, so it might take a little while to get there, but say we draw another 2 or 3-drop, I think we can live with that while we build up mana to the Arsonist. Swamp from the opponent. This will be the first time we faced mono black. Still strong even without Meathook. Underdog. Tovolar's good. Don't like that we have to use pain lands to cast all this stuff. Wish we could draw another basic. No. Liliana, Graveyard. Go Tovolar, 4/4, making them want to block this unless or we draw another card. Do we Stormseeker? Make that a 3/3. I need to draw another land, so let's make them want to block this. Oh, yeah. It's not a werewolf. That's okay. They're confused. They're like, why is Beastcaller in this werewolf deck? Yeah, I missed the fact that it's not a werewolf. Alright. Well. Let's see what they do here. Exile the underdog. Let it be a mountain. It's not. Oh. Attack? Ah. But we have the other Stormseeker. Hasty, hasty werewolves. We're going in. Good game. Stormseeker's good. 1380.